Hey, welcome back to the studio. In this video, we're going to be looking at the most recent live action trailer
Mhm.
for The Last Airbender.
Avatar,
Avatar
yeah.
The Last Airbender, the live action
We
trailer.
we've been looking forward to this for a little bit now, but I'm super excited for this one because this is
Yeah.
like the final trailer before it actually comes out, and I have been looking forward to this. So let's
hmm
just play it, and then we'll get into it and discuss it afterwards.
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path,
Mm,
and the world might never recover. The world needs the
that
Avatar.
looks cool.
It needs
That looks
you,
cool
Aang.
too.
hmm Okay. Got the music.
The Fire
Mhm.
Nation has destroyed everything in their path. If the world is gonna have any chance,
Zuko.
it's gonna need Aang.
Right. There goes the savior of the world.
I've chased down every hint of the Avatar. It's my destiny.
I'm not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. I don't want the responsibility.
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
Great.
The world needs you.
Ooh.
Remember what it is
Ooh.
we're really fighting
Ah man.
for. The ones we love.
Yeah.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save the world. With my
Okay.
friends.
Oh, cool. Jet.
February 22nd.
Yeah. I'm seeing the right things.
Yeah, I am
So
too. I
I,
think.
you know,
Yeah, just give your thought first. I don't want to.
it just the not only sort of the thematic elements and the musical
Mhm.
elements, but characters. I'm seeing characters from the first season,
Oh
right?
yeah.
The hunter lady who's like tracking
Mhm.
them down with the I forget what her creature is called, but it smells them out and hunts
Yeah.
them down. It's the one with the weird mole nose. I saw Jet. I saw the
Mhm.
spirit, the forest spirit that Aang comes in contact with. Lots of separate episodes, separate stories, but hopefully in this show they're kind of going to be moving those episodic things into sort of a cohesive
Yeah.
storyline.
And they're probably not that scared to show us a few things because they're like, people already
Yeah,
know the story, so we're just gonna show it to them to make them more excited about it.
yeah,
Um, I there's a lot of things that came out in this trailer that we have not seen, in my opinion. Like a lot more air bending of all elements. We saw a lot more character stuff. We saw um a lot of things in this trailer.
mhm,
Places, how the animation's gonna look, how overall it's gonna look, and everything looks really good. Now, I will say, I'm gonna play one devil's advocate.
mhm.
I think the animation is not 100%. Of what I saw from this
Yeah.
trailer, there's a little bit of animation that could have been tweaked a little bit, but I am not
Mhm.
mad at it. For a
No, I'm
whole
not.
show, it looks
Yeah,
good.
it looks good. Even the city.
Oh,
What was
yeah.
the city? Where they're flying through the city. What's that city called? I
Which
don't know. It's
which one?
it's
The
Boomy's
yeah.
city, King Boomy's city.
Um the Earth City, the Earth
Yeah,
Kingdom.
it's in the Earth Kingdom. But
Yeah.
that looked really cool.
Mhm.
Some of the other cities and landscapes looked really great. I liked that shot of, Aang and the Blue Spirit. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Some good stuff. I tentatively have my hopes up. Also, I think the one thing I think I'm missing from this trailer is
Yeah.
Aang. We get more of like Sokka and the
We
way that
do. We
he is,
do.
the way he sounds. He's very Sokka like, which is good.
Mhm.
Um, and a little bit of Zuko, just a hint of Zuko, and a bit of Katara, but we don't get
A
Aang
lot
so
of
much.
Aang's comedy or just,
Mhm.
his overall vibe. I hear that. What we did get, we got a lot of, tattoo glowing in
Yeah.
this. We saw that like 3 times, I think.
Oh yeah, that was
Um,
really good. That's
it looks
that's
really
cool.
cool, but you see that once and that's all you need to see it,
Yeah, I mean
trailer.
the
You show us
the
a
the
little bit more.
moments where he goes into the avatar state, all of them are important,
Mhm.
especially at the beginning because that's something he can't control, and so it's usually based on emotion. So I think the first time he's defending them, or he gets chucked into the water,
Yeah.
fighting off Zuko, and then I think Monk Gyatso. He
Mhm.
sees him. He sees his corpse at the air temple. Things like that, big moments like that, are important to
Yeah.
Aang.
Um,
But yeah,
what
that's
what do
go
you
ahead.
wanna see? What would you rather see? Them deviate from the story a tiny bit, and maybe you'd be like, "Okay, that's okay, but it's not, like, the best," or
Hmm.
just stick like they have done with live action anime shows before on Netflix. Just kinda stick almost basically shot for shot, but yet it just feels good. We're like, "Okay, we're pleased with this. It's the
So
cartoon, like, it's live
the
action."
the the beauty of the beauty of doing a live action show is
Yeah.
you have so much to pull from. You can do a fight shot for shot,
Mhm.
um, and have it there for the fans to see that
Yeah.
shot for shot interaction. But you also have the opportunity, since you're kind of doing this again, to add more to that fight, or take, subtract some of the unnecessary stuff so that you can insert more character development and more
Yeah.
fighting scenes and more bending and stuff. You have an opportunity not just to redo what the show did shot for shot, but to also add some new cool stuff. As long as it stays within the realm of what we know happens in the
Mhm.
story, I'm cool with them deviating a tiny bit, um, as long as the overall story is untainted, I guess.
Yeah. I would agree. The biggest thing that I am pulling from this and from things we've seen promoting the show is the bending. Because like
Hmm.
I know people had a lot of qualms or complaints with M Night's version.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot. But and I don't want to get into all those. This is not that. This is its own thing. But what I do say is the bending specifically compared to that movie,
Mm-hmm.
it looks phenomenally better
Oh
because
yeah.
it's hard. I mean, it's hard to go from anime to live action and be good with like things like bending because there's a lot of elements in there. There's a lot of movement
Hmm.
that it's hard for humans to do, but it looks like
Yeah.
they're getting it pretty much right how it
Yeah, and
should.
we understand that, obviously, some of the acrobatics and stuff is,
Mhm.
not feasible, but,
No.
that's another thing, show us what it could look like in
Yeah.
reality, you know? We know what it looks like in the cartoon. Show us what it could look like in reality, while also, making sure that you're staying true to what the story that the cartoon told.
Yeah. I mean, they even showed us in this trailer, Aang riding on his, air ball,
Mhm.
the technique that he, perfected. to get his
Yeah.
tattoos. He they didn't even really do that in M Night's, or it was really bad if they did do it.
Yeah,
Did
yeah, they didn't. Aang wasn't really like he wasn't kind of like a kid in that movie.
mm-mm.
Maybe for half a second in the beginning.
Yeah,
Um, but no, yeah, you're right. That was that was a good moment. That was, I think, the
mhm.
only, aside from him laughing at something Sokka says or something that the lemur does.
Yeah,
That's as much as we get from Aang in this trailer. I definitely
yeah. We
am
don't get a
looking
lot,
forward to
so
seeing what his personality is like in the show.
yeah, I definitely am. I think that's all I have to say.
Mhm.
The only other thing that I'm going to touch on, and then we can kind of end this, is um, I'm pleased with everybody's race. I know that's a weird thing to
Right?
say, but
Isn't that
compared
bizarre?
to M Night's, I'm
Yeah.
happy with everybody's race and
Good
according to the
casting.
characters. Yes, casting is
Yeah,
good for
it
all the
seems like they
characters.
made a conscious effort to cast the actors to
Mhm.
the correct ethnicity as they're displayed
Yeah,
in the show. Um,
which is perfectly fine. Coming from I'm I don't know why I have to say this, but
uh-huh.
coming from 2 white guys, we are pleased that they didn't cast white guys in this
Yeah.
movie. I mean,
Yeah, which
because they
they,
don't need to.
they don't need to. It's
No.
a in the same way that I think Game of Thrones is like a a European fantasy world.
Mhm.
Um, this is like a East Asian fantasy
Yeah,
world. Those are the races represented in the show are based off of the races represented on
yeah,
Earth, and it's good that they
accordingly.
cast the right people in these roles, and that's the kind of casting I think everybody wants to see.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really pleased with Netflix so far. The show
Hmm.
has not come out
Yeah,
yet,
we'll
so I
have to
can't
see what happens
fully
in the
say,
show.
but so far I'm pleased with you, Netflix. Good job.
Hmm.
If you enjoyed it, tell us what you think in the comments down below. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and anything that you wish or you don't like from this trailer, also let us know. And that's our reaction to Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we will see when it comes out on Netflix in about a month. In
Hmm.
about a month, it'll be here. So we'll see you next time in the next video.